Hi everyone, my name is Alek Gavrilovich. I'm a real estate agent here in Eastern Washington and North Idaho. And I'm super excited to be here today with a professional lender and my partner, Alma. Hello, Alma. Please introduce yourself.
Hey Alex, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be here. Again, my name is Alma Shevchenko. I work with Guaranteed Rate. I've been in the industry about 16 years, been a long time, starting from, not from origination, but starting from processing and underwriting. Started in processing and then worked my way up to be an originator. Currently, I'm here with Guaranteed Rate. It's the third largest nation in mortgage retail today. So we did 116 billion loans last year for 2021. So we're major company. I had the pleasure of working with Alex on a transaction before, and then working with him, we just created more opportunity to do more deals together and talk. And I just wanted to, he gave me an opportunity to be here with him so we can talk about, what I can provide and what Guaranteed Rate can do.
Great. So today we're going to be working in a question and answer format. So I have the first question for you. What is going on the market, and what do you think about it?
It's really interesting because what I've witnessed was it was a seller's market for a long time. I would say maybe about 2 years plus. Now it's gradually changing to be a buyer's market, is what I've noticed. The interest rates are higher. Homes are staying out more in the market, and they're not as going under contract as quick. There's inventory out there, but a lot of buyers are just standing back and waiting to see what they want to do. Either they're concerned about the rates, they're concerned about what's going to happen in the economy, which I completely understand.
Do you really need to have a 20% down in order to buy a house?
Great question. You don't need 20% down. So you can go as low as 3% down, and that's doing a conventional program, or we can go do a 3.5% down through the FHA program as well. So absolutely, you can, if you could put 20% down, because that way there's no mortgage insurance, the private mortgage insurance, excuse me. But putting 3% minimum, and you don't have to be a first-time buyer to do the low down payment as well.
And also, could a family member maybe to help you to pay for the down payment? No.
Yes, absolutely they can. They can pay for your down payment. They can help you. It's called a gift letter.
Yeah.
They can gift you the money for the down payment as well as your closing costs and your escrow for your taxes and insurance. And also, a lot of people don't know, a close family member can also give you the money for your down payment. All we need is an explanation stating, how close are they? Maybe they were a childhood best friend, they graduated high school together. Just an explanation we can piece together. Even a close family friend can also donate the down payment.
Great. Please tell me more about available programs that help to lower interest rate today, because we all know the interest rates it's high. So how we can lower them?
Yeah, so there's programs there. It's called it's a temporary buy down program. So there's what I can offer. I can offer a 3-2-1 buy down. That meaning for the first 3 years you get the discount on the rate. You can do the 2-1 buy down or the 1 buy down. So let's say the note rate is 6%. So we qualify the customer based on the 6% rate. So the first year, the payments will be based off the 4% interest rate, and the second year will be based on the 5% interest year. And then the third year, you pay the full amortized 6% rate. I have a calculation. I talk specifically with borrowers that I come up with. There's called the interest subsidy that the seller or the builder is the only two parties that can contribute towards the seller credit or the buyer's credit, excuse me. So so there's a lot of scenarios that we can lower your monthly payment.
How we can help people that are immigrants that come here in USA, and they maybe don't have the the documents yet or the permanent residentship, but they want to buy a house and they do financially very good.
No, that's good. I've had a lot of buyers that, were in that situation. So, even if the buyer has some kind of like a status here in the US, if they have a work authorization, that would be treated as a legal status that can buy a home through the conventional FHA program. Let's say we have buyers that maybe has an I-10 number, so they don't have a social security number, but they have a credit report. I do have programs that do offer those, financing as well. It's just it's not a regular conventional loan. It's gonna be possibly like an investor loan with a higher rate, a little bit of a more down payment than the regular 3 to 5% down. Same thing for people that don't have like a U.S. status, but they have a U.S. credit score. They are able to buy a home through as in a second home or investment home. So I have a lot of programs that can offer that for buyers that can take advantage of that.
How about people that had foreclosure maybe before, like a year or 2 years ago? Is it
Yeah.
possible for them to get a loan or not?
So conventional FHA, like I'm saying, there is a season period that they have to wait. If there are, buyers that came out of, a foreclosure, a month or two after, there are programs as well. There's specialized lending, so it's not, like again, it's not a conventional FHA program, but it's specialized lending, a little bit higher down payment, and the interest rates, is increased as well, but it gives an opportunity for the buyer to buy their own home and give them a second chance.
Could you give me some advices what I should focus on or maybe pay more attention to get a better loan?
So great question. That's I have that conversation all the time with buyers. We look at their credit, situation, and then I kind of help them. We talk about, what things that they should pay down, or maybe they need to pay off a collection. Talk about budgeting as well. If, let's say maybe today they don't afford a home because they have a large credit card payment. So we talk about, let's see if we can bring this down, what your new payment would be. And that way, there's just lots of different tools that I have that I offer go over with the buyers. Advice I would say is, try to save as much as you can. Be really conservative with your, credit spending, and maybe, don't run your credit a lot of times. Don't co-sign with anybody, when you want to buy a house first. So
Yeah. So do you have any tips maybe for first-time home buyers or for maybe for people who want to refinance their loan?
refinancing, that's a great question. Right now, as we all know, rates are higher. So when rates do get lower, that we're anticipating probably next quarter of 2023. Once rates start dipping down, call your loan officer and talk about how we can lower your rate. I would say ideally, probably 1% to make your money worth to be, your rate be lowered at least 1% or more. So let's say if you have a 6% rate right now, next 6 months later, your rates are going to go maybe mid fours, maybe high fives. It's probably a good opportunity to refinance, plus get rid of your mortgage insurance as well.
That's it for today. All the contact information you can find down below in the description of the video. If you guys find this video helpful, don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you, Alma, for joining me today. Market is always changing, so I'm sure you always have something new to share with us, some valuable information in order to help as many people as possible and serve. Thank you.
Absolutely, 100%. So thank you so much. Talk to you soon.